This GMC comes with solid performance, nice equipment, and top power, but you'll pay for it. Even before General Motors redesigned the Chevrolet Colorado and GMC Canyon midsize pickup twins, they were our top picks in the segment. Sure, the Toyota Tacoma garnered more fervent support and sales, and the Ford Ranger and Jeep Gladiator were newer, but the GM trucks were solid, well-rounded offerings. Neither did anything particularly well but also lacked glaring faults, such as the Tacoma's odd seating position and ancient underpinnings, the Ranger's vaguely cheap feel, or the Gladiator's funky towing behavior. The quietly solid Colorado and Canyon have only gotten better, though, and after driving both all-new trucks, the GMC might be our favorite between the two. What's the difference? As before, the 2023 Canyon wears unique styling inside and out. Unlike before, GM has given the GMC real differentiation from its Colorado sibling beyond a squarer look and slightly nicer interior. Every Canyon comes standard with the Colorado's highest output engine, a turbo 2.7-liter i4 making 310 horsepower and a delicious 430 pounds-to-foot of torque. Chevy sells the Colorado with two weaker output versions of the same 2.7-liter engine, the lowliest of which makes 237 horsepower and 259 pounds-to-foot. These i4s replace last year's base non-turbo engine, V6, and diesel options. This new engine muscle is backed up by the visual kind. Every Colorado comes standard with the wider track suspension limited to the Chevy's off-road variants. Meaty all-terrain tires and blistered fenders are likewise included. To put some numbers to those descriptors, the entry-level GMC Canyon Elevation model suspension gets a 2-inch lift relative to the least expensive Colorado work truck, weight, on par with the Chevy's Trail Boss variant. Ditto the Canyon AT4, Trail Boss equivalent, and upscale Denali trims. The range-topping, for now, Canyon AT4X, which is analogous to the hardcore off-roader Colorado ZR2, gets the truck's 3.0-inch lift and Multimatic DSSV, dynamic suspension spool valve, dampers. The Elevation and AT4's 66.1-inch front and rear track widths are girthier than the Colorado weight and LT model's 62.8-inch dimensions, while the Denali's 66-inch front and 65.9-inch rear figures shade the Colorado Z71's 62.8-inch front and 62.6-inch rear track widths. Unsurprisingly, the Canyon AT4X's 66.3-inch track widths match those of the Colorado ZR2. Like the Chevy, the Canyon now only comes one way, with a 4-door crew cab body and short, 6-foot, 2-inch, bed. The old extended cab and long bed configurations are gone.
One engine to rule them all. You might not realize GMC no longer sells the Canyon with its diesel option, given how the new 2.7-liter i4 gas engine behaves. Adapted from the larger Chevy Silverado 1500, this meaty 4-cylinder is large, and it lopes, like a diesel. Stir in the mighty torque it produces, which is spread over what feels like a wide RPM range, and memories of the previous generation Canyon's 2.8-liter turbo diesel grumble to the surface from the second you press the 2023 Canyon's ignition button and hang around during nearly every acceleration event. The growling never rises too high in volume, so it's generally agreeable, but your right foot will feel the vibes through the throttle pedal. And why grumble about the, grumbly engine when perhaps its best attribute is that it's included on every Canyon? The available torque is mighty useful for passing or scooting away from stoplights, and we think this new truck will be quicker than the old V6-powered one. So, GMC or Chevy? If you're looking for one of the better midsize pickups out there, and don't want to spend much money, stop reading. Consider a Colorado. But if you demand solid performance, nice equipment, and top power, the GMC is your truck, if only because Chevy limits this powertrain to its highest variants.